You open the cabin door, and the meter is already running on things you haven't even touched. It's the first afternoon of a 7-night Caribbean sailing. Your bags are still out in the hallway. The little fridge in the corner is humming away, and you go to slide that welcome bottle of water to one side, just to make room for your own drinks. You don't drink it, you just move it. And $5 lands on your account for the trouble. Most people board thinking the room is theirs, everything in it, free to use, just like a hotel back home. That's not knowledge, that's a guess dressed up as one, and the ship is counting on it. Look closer at what's waiting for you. The minibar with a little price card tucked behind the bottles. The daily program already on your bed, listing a service charge you never agreed to. The safe that asks for a card. The phone with a per-minute rate stuck to the side. By dinner on night 1, a family of 4 can have $70 in fees on the books before anyone has ordered a single drink. Across the week, that creeps toward $500. So here's the part they'd rather you skip. Almost everything in that cabin is set up to charge you, unless you say no. Silence means yes. The room isn't a free zone, and it isn't a trap either. It's a tool, and nearly every nice little touch in it is quietly testing whether you know the rules. The first time I learned this, it wasn't from a brochure. It was an old chief steward, 30 years on the ships, who walked me through an empty cabin on my first contract. He pointed at each thing and told me what it really costs you. Now I'm going to do the same for you. 15 things to check the moment you walk in. Each one takes about 30 seconds, and most are done before you've even unpacked. The cheapest ones to fix are the ones they hope you'll miss, and the one convenience everyone trusts most is the one quietly draining your account. Let me start with how the whole thing is built, because once you see it, every charge makes sense. A cabin isn't just a place to sleep, it's a money machine wearing the costume of a hotel room. The lines keep the ticket price low to get you aboard, and they make their real money once you're inside. Every mainstream line runs the same way. The trick they count on is simple. Almost nothing in that room is something you choose to buy. It's something you have to choose to refuse. You say nothing, and you've said yes. Learn what to switch off in the first 10 minutes, and that's where the money stays in your pocket. So let's walk the room. First, the fridge. That little box in the corner looks like free storage, and it is the opposite. On most lines, you get charged for anything you take out, and sometimes just for lifting it off the sensor. Move a soda to make space, and there's your charge. Open it the second you walk in. If it's stocked, ask your steward to clear it out so you can use the space for your own drinks. 30 seconds, and the tripwire is gone. Second, the service charge. It's already running before you've done a thing. Depending on the line and your cabin, it's somewhere between $16 and $25 a person, every single day. And here's the part people miss. It's per person, not per room. 2 of you in a cabin for a week, that's well over $200 on its own. You can adjust it at guest services if you have a real reason, but do it on purpose. Don't let it just appear and wonder later where the money went. Third, look at your walls. They're steel. Nearly every cabin wall is magnetic, and the room gives you almost no shelf space. Bring a few strong magnetic hooks, the heavy kind sold for hanging garden tools, and you've made storage out of thin air. Wet swimsuits, jackets, hats, your daily schedule, all hung up and off the one tiny counter. Cost you a couple of dollars at home. Saves your sanity in a space the size of a closet. Fourth, that television. If you booked an inside cabin with no window, don't sit in the dark. Turn the set to the bridge camera channel, drop the sound, and you've got a soft glow all night and a live ocean view by morning. It's the cheapest window at sea. You paid for the inside room. Now you get the view anyway. Fifth, the outlets, or the lack of them. Older cabins might give you 1 or 2, and you've got phones, cameras, and a watch all needing a charge. A small power strip fixes it. One catch worth knowing. Many lines now take surge protectors and extension cords off you at security, so pack the cruise safe kind without the surge feature. Bring the right one and you skip the fight at the gangway. Sixth, the things you get for free just by asking. Extra pillows, a softer mattress topper, a robe for the room, something for a queasy stomach. Your steward has all of it, and none of it is offered unless you speak up. The room comes bare on purpose. Ask on day one, before the steward gets buried in 2,000 other requests. Seventh, your bathroom is small, and it doesn't have to be your only option. The showers in the gym and spa locker rooms are usually free to use, sauna and steam room too, as long as you stay out of the fancy paid thermal area. Two of you racing for one tiny shower before dinner, one of you heads to the gym. Nobody waits. Eighth, breakfast in bed can cost you nothing. On a lot of lines, a basic room service breakfast, the fruit and pastries and coffee, comes free. There's a card to hang on your door the night before. A small tip for the person carrying it up is the decent thing to do. But waking up to coffee already in the room on a port morning when you're rushing to get ashore, that's worth knowing about before you've paid for a sit-down meal. Ninth, the line you carried aboard. Most lines let you bring a bottle on with you, drink it in your cabin, and it costs you nothing extra. Wanted a dinner? There's a cork fee, usually $10 to $25. Still cheaper than buying glass by glass at the bar all week. 10th, and this one pairs with it. At dinner, buy the bottle, not the glass. The math almost always wins. And if you don't finish it, the dining staff will cork it and keep it for you, or send it up to your room. You're not wasting a drop, and you're not paying single glass prices 3 nights running. 11th, the drink package. Do not buy it in your first hour aboard, when you're excited and everything sounds like a deal. To come out ahead, you often need 7 or more drinks a day, every day, and it counts for nothing during the hours you're off the ship in port. One more thing, buy it while you're still tied up near your home port, and some places tack on state tax. Wait until you're at sea, and that tax can disappear. Slow down, do the count first. 12th, the cabin internet. It's the worst dollar you'll spend on the whole ship. Slow and dear. If you can stand to be unreachable for a few hours, use the free Wi-Fi in port instead. Or buy one plan and share it across your devices. Decide it deliberately. Don't buy it just because it's the first button on the screen when you log in to settle in. 13th, the safe. It's free. Some screens make it look like it wants a credit card, but you only need to set a code. Lock your passport, your cash, your good watch in there. The first day, not the last. The thing's sitting right there. Use it. 14th, your balcony if you've got one. It feels private, it often isn't. On many ships, the dividers between balconies have gaps, and people on the decks above can see straight down onto yours. I'm not telling you to be afraid of it. I'm telling you to know it before you treat it like a sealed private room. And 15th, the upgrade bid. The ship emails you, asking you to bid for a better cabin. Be careful what you wish for. A winning bid can drop you right under the nightclub, next to a grinding elevator, or over the thump of the engine. The view goes up, your sleep goes down. Pull up the deck plan and see exactly where that better room sits before you offer a dime. A cheaper cabin in a quiet spot beats a pricey one you can't sleep in. That's the room. 15 checks, most of them done before your bags are unpacked. None of this takes money. It takes 10 minutes and knowing what to look for. The room was never trying to be your friend, and now it doesn't have to be. You've got the checklist. So here's my one ask. If even one of these keeps a surprise charge off your bill, hit subscribe. Next time I'll take you out of the cabin and into the dining room, where the real savings hide in plain sight, and the buffet crowd never figures them out. Walk on board knowing the rules. That's how you sail smart.